My first question is, tell us about this issue.
Yeah, so ICICI Securities, we are really a technology-based financial savings company and a equity brokerage. We've been in existence for the last 17 years. We started life as a digital platform, ICICIdirect.com, in the year 2000. Today we also have not just our retail brokerage business, but we have a very large distribution business in various financial savings products. We are also an institutional brokerage, and last of all, we also have a very significant investment banking and wealth business.
Ma'am, going forward, what is the objective of the issue?
Yeah, so the objective of the issue is really it's an offer for sale, which means that our shareholder, which is 100% owned by ICICI Bank, wants to sell its shareholding in the market, because of which we are going through the IPO process. As a company, we're a very capital-light company. We really don't need much capital because we are largely playing the financial savings agency space. And therefore you'll appreciate we really don't need much capital at all. In fact, from a profits perspective, we dividend out almost 40 to 60% of our profits every year, not including tax. And that keeps us capital light and that keeps us high ROE. So if you look at our ROE, it's been more than 30% plus last 5 years. Current year, it's closer to 70%.
Going forward, then what is your motto to come up with an IPO right now at this scenario? The market is also fluctuating right now.
Sure. But yeah, so if you look at the IPO, the IPO process in India really starts, much earlier. So, if you kind of look at our journey, it started around, September. Because you initially have to first due diligence your business, you have to go to the regulator, and all of that, in a sense. If you kind of look at, where the markets are right now, you see market volatility will always happen from time to time. There is it's not like volatility is, good or bad either for our business or, for markets. I think really the important thing is being able to communicate your story, the fundamental macro drivers, the quality of your franchise. I think that's really what makes an IPO successful.
Ma'am, one concern is there, like the banking sector is not performing well. There are
Right.
a lot of critical situations they are facing
Sure.
right now. What is your opinion?
Yeah, so see, as a business now, I just want to say that while in the financial savings space, like banking is not part of what we do. It's just that our shareholder is a bank. But if I look at the financial savings space, I think it's really actually in the middle of very interesting times. Like I said, what has happened last year has given a very strong fillip to financial savings. It's actually put financial savings in the country on a path of transformation. I think physical savings are moving to financial. Within financial savings, there's a big push for not just fixed return instruments, but also other non-fixed return instruments, including equity and equity-like products, whether managed or otherwise, which means mutual funds and otherwise. So I think that is really the big space which is currently playing out. And like I mentioned, the other very significant thing is that the digital business, as smartphones and data, is becoming cheaper, we find that the whole space of financial and digital is coming together in a very significant way, and we are leaders in both.
So what is your strategy? How are you going to improve the digital?
So we have been constantly focused on investing in this space, innovation in this space. So I'll give you some illustrations. Right now, 95% of our brokerage happens online. More than 90% of our mutual fund transactions happen online. So that is really our therefore digital heritage. But going ahead, we appreciate that we constantly need to come out with new products to make our presence to stay leaders in this space. And we're doing that. So, for example, in the last 1 year, I mentioned the fact we've come out with an advisory product where we use MSCI's research to actually suggest to clients various kinds of portfolios on an advisory basis, which they can access over our technological platform. So we are always kind of trying to bring either new products, trying to do new things over ICICI Direct.
Can you give us an idea how much portfolio the company is handling now
Yeah, so we've not disclosed. The entire what do you say holdings of the company, or rather customers' holdings on our platform. And as per regulation, therefore anything is not put in the document, I cannot disclose as part of this process. What we have disclosed, however, is our equity AUM, which is now close to 29,000 crores.
What is your view on banking sector?
Uh, So I think if I look at banking, I think the fact that household savings are going to grow in a financial sense, I think that's very positive for the banking sector. I think as the economy picks up, clearly the credit cycle will also pick up, and I think that's also positive for the banking sector. I think the one issue which has been affecting banks right now is their asset portfolios. And I think, again, with recent RBI regulations, with the whole NCLT process, I think we're coming now to the final stages of resolution on that side.